Okay, cool. So this is the first pre-dental club meeting for 2021, spring of 2021. So first, well, we have some new members. So dentistry, you want to pursue dentistry, this is the club to join. We provide information on what being a dentist is like, and how to be the absolute best applicant you can possibly be. So that includes just like interviews, DAT, all the requirements, and then we're also active in the group chat, GroupMe, to just ask if like a professor is good, or what if you're questioning, or like if you want to ask for like ask to shadow someone, like how should you propose that and stuff like that, what to wear, just general things like that. So just a sort of a full undergrad resource to getting into dental school. So first, we'll go over the schedule for the semester. So the schedule is actually in the GroupMe as we speak. And so today is February 1st, 5 o'clock. This is the first meeting. The second meeting, and it's actually usually a meeting, but it's not really this semester because of COVID and you can't go in person. It's DCG Impressions Day. So DCG Impressions Day is really important if you want to go to DCG at least. And I mean, it's also something to just get involved and show, to put on your resume and talk about when you interview and stuff like that. And what you would do if it was in person is go to DCG, and as a group we would all do this, and then make impressions of teeth and stuff like that while there, and you get to talk to like some of the admissions people and get to know some of the students and get familiar with the campus and everything. So really nice stuff. But COVID online. So February 17th is going to be a mock interview meeting. That one's going to be hosted in person, but there's going to be like a camera. It's going to be streamed using this platform again and recorded. And that is going to be hosted by Nick Haribu, who came up with the idea for it. And that is basically just going to pair up and then ask people interview questions that interviewers ask applicants. So it's a good way to, you may think you know an answer, but then when you put on the spot, and bam, 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 answer, then it's sort of hard to know, or it becomes, the stakes get a little higher. So it's good to do that, and then also review the right answers. They're always looking for some sort of answer. It always should come from your heart, but there's a right and a wrong answer. March 3rd, empty on purpose. March 12th through 13th, it's Hinman. Really, that's actually for dentists. My parents are dentists, and they use Hinman for continued education. They're required like 3, 6, something hours, or maybe 12, I don't know, some hours a year of continued education just to stay up to date. But for us, that'd be like it's just sort of like an info thing, and like different schools will come and admissions, and you can talk to them, and it's just a good thing to attend and to know about, to do. March 17th, we have a DCG student who graduated last year, Isabella, coming to talk to us and just tell us her story on getting admitted to and accepted, and she's finishing up her first year at DCG, telling her story about what she did to get accepted, what it's like being in school, and things that, mistakes she made, advantages she had, all that sort of stuff, just to get a better idea of what you need to do to get in. April 7th, empty, again, on purpose. And then finally, April 21st, final meeting, / what to do over the summer. So that is going to be a meeting that basically, like, we'll just summarize what everybody should do from freshman to senior, what they should be doing if they're on track to do their best to get into dental school, whether that includes like, younger, like freshman types going to be sophomores, what they should do, like basically just shadowing and volunteering, just getting some good volume of hours out of the way early on. But that's what that meeting will be. We don't need to cover that now because we're in the semester. So I'd also like to introduce a couple programs this semester to a couple programs at once to sort of see what sticks, see what could help people out the most. One of those programs will be a mentor-mentee. So um, I'll throw this out in the group me later too. Basically, I'm gonna ask people to sign up to be mentor-mentees, and if you want to be a mentor, you can just let me know. And then if you want to be a mentee as well, and I'll pair you guys up. And the higher upperclassman's already gone through everything, applied, maybe got in, maybe not. Lessons learned, all that. And then the mentee, maybe just finished figuring out about dentistry and have a ton of questions. And so we could connect those two to make it easier on this person to try and go through what it takes to actually get into dental school and make it a little easier on them, because this person may have had a tough time, may have had a mentor of their own, sort of indirectly, but this program I feel like would bring that sort of connection up a little easier. You wouldn't have to be searching as much for someone who would want to maybe be able to help you. So there's that. Let's see. There's also a point system going to be introduced to the club. I think this would be sort of fun. I mean, it's not like seriously competitive or something, and the score system has not yet been fully determined. But so the point system would overall end in, first, second, third place for Amazon gift cards valuing probably 25, 10, and $10. And that's first, second, and third place. And you get points for doing various things. So if you say attend, like Natalie, an in-person meeting or an online meeting, you get 1 point. If you attend a in-person meeting, then you get 2 points. And if you do a volunteer event, you get 2 points. And if you submit shadow hours for the month, that's a certain amount of points too. So the final point system has not been fully cemented. But I would like to implement a system like that. It's just a sort of a fun thing to get people more involved in attending the meetings and seeing what they can do. I just to encourage people to get out there a little bit more. So I don't know, just a little fun thing to do. Let's see. So with that, so we're gonna have the in-person meetings on February 17th being the first. In those meetings, we will have pizza for whoever shows up, and let's see, and there should be pizza on the 21st as well, or ice cream. We can vote on that. Either's good. Let's see. So with the 2 empty meetings, sort of put it up for a vote of whether or not we wouldn't want to talk to. It's whatever you guys want to do. So if you guys just want to have just like a giant Q&A, we'll do that. If you guys want to have like a dentist come in and interview, we can do that. We can have more schools come in, Chapel Hill, University of South Carolina, Florida, anywhere. We'll try anywhere. Try to get them to come. Just so if you have a meeting idea or something like that, and you think it'd be good, throw it in the chat, text me or group me, and we'll see if we can't get that implemented. I'll probably come up with meetings anyways, even if there's no suggestions. But I like to see what people would want to do for that meeting. So there's that. And so dues are due on Valentine's Day. So I'll have to throw this in the group me as well. My little sister is the treasurer, and her group me, or no, it would just be to Venmo her $10 for the semester. And that'll go towards the pizzas, the ice cream, and or ice cream, and the raffle. Well, not raffle. It's more of like a point system thing for the club, and also just like as a reserve, just in case we want to do something. Because like if it was in person, like carpooling or something like that to the DCG and paying for stuff. So that'd be useful. And one more time, I'd like to go over the Africa trip. I already sent in the group me, but that's an opportunity that I was just made aware of, that my little brother and little sister went on something similar in Haiti. I believe it was Haiti, and they volunteered there for 2 weeks and came back, and it was a great experience for them. And it's a unique experience. That's not just it's something that you can build a story around, which is a lot of interviewers like to see that. So that is something I would just like to bring up again. So yeah, that's basically it. This is just supposed to be a quick meeting about just what's going on this semester, what the updates on certain things are, and that's all. So, Natalie, you got any questions? Either in chat or talk, it doesn't matter.